Hello guys, welcome to the iultimateconcept, the concept that gives you the best of internet experience. On today's tutorial, I want to teach you basically on how you can be able to install your SSL. I know you may be wondering what is SSL. SSL simply means Secured Socket Layer. Now let me just show you what an SSL means if you don't know. Every site is supposed to have an SSL that is going to enable them make sure your site have a protocol, a secure protocol to an encryption. Now let me open my Chrome, so I'm going to show you what an SSL means. Now let me visit a website so you can be able to understand when I mean SSL. Okay, I'll be opening a site that have an SSL, and I'll also be opening a site that don't have an SSL, so you can now see the difference between when the site have an SSL and when the site don't have an SSL. Now let me show you the difference between when the sites have an SSL and when the site don't have an SSL. Now when you come above this place, you will see they are telling you your connection is secured and your cookies and site data and security settings. But first of all, let me show you what SSL means. This is an SSL. This is telling you that this site is actually secured and the certificate is valid. Now you can actually this site is secured and you can actually put in your information on a particular site that have an SSL. But how do you now know when a site is not having an SSL? Now you see this site is a site but it does not have an SSL and it's showing you not secured, and you come under here, it's going to tell you your connection to this site is not secured. You should not enter any sensitive information on this site, for example password or credit card, because it could be stolen by attackers. You can see learn more. You can click on the learn more button and you see when a site have an SSL and when a site don't have an SSL. And I told you the full meaning of SSL means security socket layer, so take note of that. But now we have to find a way of imputing SSL on this particular site if a site don't have an SSL. On the norms, your hosting and your domain, or should I say your hosting provider, is supposed to attach an SSL certificate on any hosting you are getting, on any domain you are getting. But sometimes some hosting don't attach this. How do you get get this? And most of the times, if you want to get an SSL for a year, it's quite expensive, maybe $50 and $20. But on this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how you can get a free SSL. Now what you have to do is to open your Chrome browser and visit a website called Zero SSL Certificate, and this is Zero SSL Certificate. So what you have to do is to bring in the name of the website you want to put an SSL, and you just have to copy this. This is the name of the website you want to impute an SSL. So I'm going to copy this and take it to Zero SSL, and I'm going to paste it. All right, let me clean this. Now the moment I paste it, you can see it's telling me that yes, there's no SSL done yet on this particular site. So what I have to do is to click on the next step, but you have to first of all create an account with them. You have to first of all create an account with them before you can be able to add an SSL. Now Zero SSL give permission for you to add at least 1 or 2 accounts on their platform. If you have added 1 or 2 accounts on their platform, you can't be able to impute another website. You can't be able to do an SSL for another website. So what you have to do is to make sure you actually create new Gmails for you to have new accounts so you can input new SSL. So what you have to do is to create an account with this Zero SSL. So what I have to do is maybe visit any of my Gmail accounts. So I'm going to create an account with them. Okay, so what I have to do is to click, and I'm going to copy this Gmail address and I'll take it to where I can put my SSL account. Then I'm going to put in my password. So next step, let's see. Alright, so you see we have now created an account with them automatically, and let's see if there's a message that will be sent to our mail. Alright, there's no message on our mail, so let's go back to Zero SSL. So what you have to do next is you have to click on next. You can see 1 year certificate is for a pro, and you have to pay for the pro version of it, but we are not paying. Like I said, what you have to do is just use for the 90 days, and when you discover the SSL have expired, what you have to do is to come again, create another email account, and actually redo what you have done now, what you are doing now. So you are going to click on next. You can see auto generate CSR. You click next. You can see they are basic for monthly. They are $50 for you can see different monthly. That means every month they remove $50. I told you SSL is quite expensive, and you can see there is for business $100 every month, but I advise you go for the free version. But if you have money, you can also go for the basic and premium, but the free version can also serve you. So what you have to do is to select and click on next. Alright, you can see now to verify verification method for iultimate.com.ng, we need to verify ownership of each domain in your certificate. Please select your preferred verification method. So you have to select your preferred verification method, whether you want them to send you using your DNS to actually put in or uploading your HTTP file uploader. So you have to choose. You can see download the authenticate auth file using the following link. When you download it, upload the auth to your HTTP server under /where-known/pki-verification. Make sure your file is available under the following link, https/ and you see, make sure. So there are a lot of verification you can do here, but we can also use email verification. That is what I sometimes want to use. So I'm going to click on email verification, and I'm going to click on next. You can see the email is the email that is here. So I'm going to click on next. I want to use email verification. Then I'm going to say verify domain. You see an email with a verification link have been sent for each of the domain in your certificate. So what I have to do is go to my mail and refresh and see whether there's a mail that have been sent to me. And also, not just that, I also check my spam. Let me see if there's something there. Okay, there's nothing there. So what you have to do is to wait for you to receive this email. Now you can see it have come verification reference. So you have to just click, and what you have to do is on this page, please enter the following key to verify. Okay, I'm going to copy this. So I'm going to click on go to verification page, then I'm going to paste this and click on next. Thank you, you have entered the correct domain control valid code. Your certificate will now be issued an email to you shortly. Close this window now. So I'm going to close the window, and let's go back and let's refresh again and see if they have actually given us an SSL. Now let's return back to the site. Now you can now refresh. You see, congratulations, your domain have been verified. As soon as our system has issued your certificate, you can download and install it to your server. Please click on install certificate to continue. So I'm going to click on install certificate to continue. So you can see I can now download the zip file. Hola, now our certificate, let me go to my file manager, show on the folder. You can see this certificate is now downloaded. So what I have to do is to extract this certificate. You have to extract it. So extract all, extract. So now Zero SSL have given you a certificate. So definitely you have should I say nothing to do with the SSL. So what you have to do next is to make sure you visit your cPanel. Now you can start new certificates, but for the fact Zero SSL have given you a certificate, I say you don't have anything to do with Zero SSL anymore, and you don't have anything to do with all of this mail. So basically what you have to do now is find a way of installing it on your website. So what I have to do is to enter my cPanel. So I have to go into my cPanel. So I'm going to go into my cPanel. Alright, welcome back. So we have logged in into the cPanel. So what I have to do is to go down and find a place where they say SSL Security. Yeah, security. Under my cPanel, I'm going to click on SSL/TLS. Then I'm going to go down to manage SSL. You can see install for your site, HTTPS. I'm going to click on manage SSL. So when I click on manage SSL, now they are asking me for certificate. Don't forget we downloaded those things now and we have already extracted. So let's go to our folder and click on download, and don't forget this was the extracted file. You can delete this. Don't forget this was the extracted file. So I'm going to open it. Once I open it, I'm going to left click and say open with, I can say open with notepad. Then I'm going to click on open. Then I'm going to Control A and Control C. I'm going to copy this. I want to copy this. Now I'll go back to my certificate and I'm going to paste. Alright, so what you have to do next is now go back again to take this private key. So we have already copied this, so I'm going to go back to my file. Now this is the private key. I'm going to let's click also and open with notepad. Let's open with notepad again. Okay, we are going to copy this. We have to go back again and paste here. Then we have to get the certificates authority bundles. Then I have to go back again. I'll go back. This is it. So I'm going to left click again and say open with notepad. So I'm going to open with notepad. I'm going to copy this. Now when I'm done, I'm going to click and paste again. So once I'm done doing all of this, I'm going to click on install certificate. You see my certificate have been successfully installed. So what I have to do is to press OK. So I'm going to press OK because I'm already done with it. So it has been successfully installed. So what I have to do now is click on the link and you can see automatically our SSL have been activated. You know, before we were not having this lock button, but now you see we are now having our lock button which have been infected on it. So basically this is how you can be able to install your certificate on your domain name. So if you have not done it, if you are having issue installing a certificate, you can see our certificate is secured, and also here our certificate is also secured. Please do well to follow my YouTube channel for more updates, and not just that, like, subscribe and share, and always ask questions if you are lost. Promise to always give you response. Goodbye.